It's your bear, Grizz. And man, look, the things people are arguing about right now. Let's just check out what people are arguing about right now in the world.
This dad has found himself at the center of the great bathroom debate. He was at a gas station and his two young daughters needed to use the restroom. There wasn't a family restroom, so he took them into the women's bathroom, leading to a confrontation with a guy who called 911. As Stephen Fabian reports, it's a dilemma for parents coast to coast. Which is the appropriate bathroom to go in with young children?
With Father's Day just around the corner, this video's putting the spotlight on a dilemma lots of dads face at some point.
There is a man with his two little girls using the women's bathroom.
This dad is in the ladies' room because his two little girls just had to go. And the guy in the doorway is really upset.
He's refusing, he's taking his sweet time.
I have two girls washing their hands.
You don't have any business bringing them into the women's bathroom.
They're girls. They go to the women's bathroom.
The guy at the door says his wife needs to use the bathroom.
She is waiting to use the restroom with her mother, who is very ill. This is ridiculous, man.
The lady in the red shirt works at the store.
I am so sorry.
She hands the little girls paper towels. The confrontation continues after the dad leaves the bathroom.
Stop videoing me.
The dad says the incident happened at a rest stop during the family road trip from Florida to Oklahoma. I spoke to the dad, Tyler Brodsky. I imagine you checked the restroom before you went in to make sure nobody else was in there, right?
Yeah. It is uncomfortable going into a woman's bathroom as a man. So yeah, I always check.
The video is sparking big response on social media. You did absolutely nothing wrong. But there was also this comment. If the child needs assistance, he brings her into the men's bathroom. Liz Stern is a parenting expert. You have sons, I have daughters. Do you see any problem?
Did y'all just say she's a parenting expert? Those exist now? Yo, the world's gone mad.
Problem
bruh.
with me taking them into the ladies' room if there's no one else in there?
There is no problem. I see no problem in a parent taking their young child
This is a parenting expert? Why is she shouting? Yo.
into
The bathroom.
Dad tells us when police arrived and found out what happened, they were on his side.
Whose side was it supposed to be on? You see, this is the thing about, the world right now is that people just there's no I think decency is just gone out the window. Like people just don't have decency anymore. I need to probably change this. Let me just show this one here, just in case. Can I
David,
do
thank
that?
you.
All right, hold up. Sorry, guys. I'll just show you another, version of it. Basically, whatever. Yeah, I mean, there's no decency, guys. There's no decency. Like, the guy is standing there. He's basically in the bathroom himself. So if he was gonna do this, he should have just stood outside and called the cops. But regardless, like, so just imagine there's supposed to be somebody supposed to be coming in, right? He's talking about someone trying to use it with the mother that's very ill. Does that mean the mother is there? I didn't understand that. Hold up. Let's just get this right. Because what did he say? What was he talking about?
Empty before going in with his daughters. Tyler Brodsky took his two young daughters into the women's restroom at a Quick Trip in Alabama. He says the man in the background, you see, demanded that they leave the restroom and called police. The man says his wife and mother-in-law needed to use the restroom, and he was upset that Brodsky was there.
All right.
Brodsky told CBS News he knocked to make sure that the women's room was empty before going in with his daughters.
So his wife and mother. First off, this guy's he's too confrontational. He needs to relax. He's way too confrontational. But at the same time, I get the fact that he is annoyed. But think about it. You're annoyed when there's little children there. So you just got to flip the situation and be like, all right, if this was my, I don't know, my son and, he got my granddaughters there, would I want someone to be acting how I'm acting? He might argue on, I'll just tell my son, don't go there, basically. But that's easier said than done. The simple thing this guy should have done here was he most likely should have just, oh, apparently he got fired. I don't know if this is real, but he most likely should have just allowed them to, do what they got to do. But to call the police is that's over the top. That's over the top. You could tell this is somebody that is that's on edge. It's not really they're not really doing. Probably they're not doing that well when it comes to maybe their mental state, and that's not to knock the guy or insult the guy. It's just to basically make it clear that a lot of people are going through it. The fact that the little girl's crying and he's continuing is pretty crazy. Let's hold up. Let's just see what this guy's saying, because I want to see what this guy's even mentioning that. Oh gosh, what just happened? Oh, give us a second, guys. Wanted to see what that guy was saying, like, because it looks like the little girl's crying, and this is what I'm saying, like, so this guy has no empathy in that regard, that the little girl's crying.
Grown piece of shit right here on the right. This man right here, look at him looking at this father with this look. Look at this evil look. These little girls right here are crying.
That's what that's what I thought.
This guy, the death look, because he's just looking out for his little girls. What a piece of shit.
So imagine the guy needs to think about it. Imagine if there's grown-ups like him and the girls entered there by themselves, this scared. And the thing about it is, right, the father has been quite understanding, because some fathers actually go crazy, be like, my little girl's crying because of you, and you still carrying on and on and on and on, and she's crying because let's be honest with ourselves. We gotta, yes, he's talking about his wife and his mother-in-law who's very ill. He makes sure to mention that she's very ill, as if that makes a difference as to why you're in the bathroom yourself. Like, if they're very ill, cool, you bringing them in, do you think he's going to do so? The main thing, let's be honest with ourselves, let's try to argue this in a balanced manner, right? He's seeing it as they're gonna come in and they're gonna be uncomfortable, right? They probably want to, if the mother's, I think the woman was in a wheelchair. I believe that's probably his wife's mother, I believe, was in a wheelchair. Fair enough. They're going to want to come in, do girly things like, girls, maybe she definitely going to need some help, 1,000%. The guy being there is, going to cause issues. So if we were to look at it from the guy on the phone, if we were to look at it from his point of view, we think the main thing as to why he's probably acting in the manner he is, which is not friendly at all, and not conducive to helping the situation, is due to the fact that there's a woman in a wheelchair. Had it just been his wife, then 1,000% everybody, I believe everybody, including us, that we're trying to just step into both people's shoes and try to be empathetic, like to both parties. If it was just his wife who was able-bodied and all that, and he was acting like this guy, people going. No comment. But the fact that it's also, maybe somebody that's, that needs some assistance, and his wife probably must have told him 1,000%. His wife tried to go in there, because everybody's looking at him, right? But a lot of times people don't understand that sometimes when you got people like this, all they gotta have is someone to put a battery in their back, So the way he's acting like this, with all due respect, I don't really want to go there with it, but we can only imagine how his wife was, because his wife probably knew that, all right, I'm gonna call my husband and I'm gonna have him act wild, So we gotta, a lot of times when you look at something, you just can't look at it from from face value. You gotta really try to break into someone's psyche to kind of realize as to why they're acting this way. A lot of people call him a weirdo. We actually agree, but 1,000% we know that a lot of y'all weirdo, actual weirdos. Y'all are weirdos yourselves, so don't act like you won't do this. A lot of you will act like this. A lot of you would act like this guy. 1,000%. I'm telling y'all. And even if it's not the guy, y'all going, if it was y'all trying to go into the restroom basically, and y'all annoyed, y'all probably go in there as a lady and then tell, oh my gosh, who's in there, and have some words with the guy. Maybe he must have ignored. I can see him just ignoring the lady, or saying, oh, I'll be right out, just my daughter's whatever. The woman was just annoyed. Again, the fact that she got her mother wheelchair, you got, how come you couldn't take her to the men's bathroom? I understand that too. I do understand that. Why? Because had he took them to the men, which I think they said there was a men's bathroom, right? If I'm not mistaken. So if there was a men's bathroom, it would probably be better for him to take them to the men's bathroom, because let's be honest, they're usually men's bathroom are cleaner. We've heard this from many a person. You know, men, male and females will say men's bathroom are cleaner. Go in there, use one of the cubicles, right? Lock both of them in there. You use one of the cubicles. You let one of them use it one at a time. There's enough space for, you know, both of them, well, all three of them to fit in the cubicle. Obviously depending, but I'm pretty sure if it's for adult, yes, you can fit in all of them at the same time and then use that cubicle. Because what happened here is not great how this guy was behaving. The fact that he witnessed, and I'm sure he did, he can't lie. You know, if he didn't see it, he definitely heard the little girl crying. And look, this is not cool, bro. What is he doing? Like, what is he, like, is he that annoyed? Like, what are you doing? Like, this is not even cool, bro. What is this? Hold up, guys. Let's see what he's doing here. I want to see
all the way through. I've just seen the clips.
Let's see what he says
but
here.
I wanted to talk about when I saw that this ass clown
got
fucking fired. Made me want to watch this whole thing through. And now I'm so happy. I'm even more happy. What an ass.
He got fired by at his job that he attended. Yo, this guy just, man, bruh. Hold up, guys.
Dude, he's got such like a smug, like he's so mad about it still. Why don't you go do what you were going to do? It's over now. He's out of the bathroom, but this guy's going out of his way now to try to fuck with this guy and thinking he's going to get this guy put in jail or some shit. They should have put this ass in jail.
You can video me, okay? And you got a shirt
hands on me.
Yeah, you can't come, bro.
Stop videoing me.
Yo, this guy's
I
just.
touched you. I brushed you on the shirt.
You can't do that, bro.
That's ridiculous.
I got it on video.
So that's ridiculous.
And he's about 5'10".
Tell him to get here soon.
I know. She's trying to get into the women's bathroom, and she can't.
Why couldn't she?
She can go now.
I don't see why she couldn't have. I don't think they would have minded. They were washing their hands when he got out of it. When he was in the thing, unless, you know, he was in there the whole time when they were going to the bath, which is just weird too. This guy's a weirdo, man. A lot of people like this guy in society just want to be up in everybody's business, don't mind their own.
The problem is the guy talking. Who is this, man? Yellow Flash, that's your name, bruh. Let's be honest with ourselves, man. There's a lot of people like this, bruh. There's a lot of weirdos like this, man. We all are weirdos. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's more people than you think. Is what we're trying to say. There are more people than you think. Don't think this guy is just an isolated, you know, character. There's a lot of people like this, bruh.
Business, and it's a big problem. A lot of the problem is just people just got nothing to do. They're bored and angry.
Facts.
No principle, no purpose in life.
Yeah, this guy making a big deal about me taking my little girl to the women's restroom.
Again, the fact that the fact that he's not looking at the little girls, like, don't focus on the guy. Focus on the little girls. Like, you know what? Although what he's doing is annoying, you know, it's annoying and it was, you know, frustrating, and, you know, he stopped my people from going in. But look at the little girls. People always claim, oh, don't listen to the children. We care about children. It's all about the children. Got to make sure that. But this now happens, and you ignore the children. This is the type of people that when they say stuff, you gotta watch their actions. People talk a lot about we need to protect children a lot, but it sounds good. I'm telling y'all, a lot of us are like this. We are weirdos, bruh. We'll be lying. Oh, I'll do this. I won't do that. But when it comes down to it, completely, all sense goes out the window. All common sense goes out the window. It's as if the little girls are blind. He's blind to them. He can't even see them. They're invisible. He just saw a grown man in there as if he was doing something illegal with, you know, doing something crazy, trying to film women in the. Come on, bro. Like, you know why he's there. Right? As soon as I see the little girls, I'm like, damn. All right, bro, you okay? Do let us know when you're done, please. Thank you, bro. You know, even if I'm annoyed, do let us know when you're done. You know, because I got people waiting out here. Thank you. You know, I'm sure he would have. You know, but like the gentleman, Yellow Flash, you know, like he said, right? Unless this guy on the phone was waiting, for them in the bathroom, I don't think that's what it was. So what actually happened? I'm sure the women in his life try to access the bathroom, and then they told him. They told him knowing how he is, or probably, they just put a battery in his back. But it comes from somebody. A guy just can't act this ridiculous. Like he's borderline just acting belligerent for no reason now. Like they're outside now. This is just belligerent. Like, go tell your peoples you could now go in, because if somebody else goes in now, right? And they don't have access, because let's say 2 people go in and they're both using cubicles. He's going to blame this guy and his daughters again. Oh man, you see, whatever. He just no decency at all. He just completely go crazy. So quickly tell them to go use it. Why are they still watching? Why are the 2 ladies that needed to, if they were so, if it was so urgent and needed to use the bathroom so bad, go in there now. There's just so much reason as to why this guy is, just bugging out. But at the same time, like we said, how did he know? Someone must have reported this to him. And this is why I'm trying to say that the people in your life, be careful, man. They'll put you in, situations where you look crazy, and if they did, go back to report to him, because that's what makes sense in our brain, right? That's the logical sequence that happens. That happened. His wife and the old and their, I guess his mother-in-law, went to go use it. They couldn't. Specifically, the wife must have realized, oh snap, somebody's in here. Why is there a man in there? 1000%. There's no way he did not see, 2 little girls there. Which means this lady, I guarantee you, she probably would be saying, oh, we care about children, whatever. Actions speak louder than words. Don't talk. A lot of y'all are weirdos, man. Just admit it. I'm here. Your boy, yeah, I'm here, man. Well, I ain't your boy. I'm your bear. I'm your bear. Grizz. I'm admitting I'm a weirdo. I know I'm a weirdo, right? But we're all weirdos for different, we all addicted to different things, bruh. That's what makes us weirdos. This is absolutely abhorrent behavior, bruh. Abhorrent. There's nothing, these people can't save themselves. They cannot save themselves. The fact that looking at these younger, guarantee they, that woman, the older lady in a wheelchair, definitely has, grandchildren or whatever, or that, has been around grandchildren. Is she not looking at these little girls and thinking to herself, nah, let this go. I remember when I was once that age. I remember being that. They're not thinking that way? Yo, that family's bugging, bro.
He wants me to take them to the men's restroom.
Look. Tell your husband and your son-in-law, it's fine. Look at the little girls. Leave them. Come on. It's all good. It's all good. No, let's just leave it. Right? Because you see the innocent in their eyes, but no remorse, no care, no empathy for the little girl. Forget the guy, the little girl. Yo, human beings, you're hypocrites, bro.
The weirdo that wants to see them in there. Are they coming down here? Do I need to stay down here? Or?
Yes.
Absolutely ridiculous, man.
Because I'm on a road trip trying to get home.
Oh, no, you gotta wait, because this guy needs to talk.
I can't believe, I'm telling y'all right now, I can't believe the women are there and they're just watching this while the little girl, oh my God. Listen, I don't know about y'all. I don't care about the adults. I don't give a damn, bruh. I don't care. Why are you putting little girls through this? Why are they standing there just watching you? Y'all acting like children yourselves. The example being set here is absolutely disgraceful, bruh. I'm actually annoyed right now. I'm getting annoyed, man. I'm gonna break my screen.
To the police, because you need to go to jail. You need to go to jail, sir. Well,
Yellow, I don't want to hear you. You listen, bruh. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it, bruh. The fact that the woman responded and said, "Yeah, we on a road trip ourselves," lets me know. I'm telling y'all, she went in that place. She saw the guy. And she put a battery in her husband's back, 1000%. She shouldn't have said anything, because at least look at the I guess the grandma. You could say she's in a wheelchair. She's not said anything since. I'm sure she could have said something to the guy. I guarantee, guy, you got to see how people's actions are. And for me, I guarantee the grandma just seeing the little girls and having some type of uncomfortability. Like I'm a bit uncomfortable. The little girls, because that's what will make you shut up. Am I bugging? Like, that's what will make you shut up. The fact that the wife says something, we're on a road trip ourselves. Who cares, bro? Can you not see children in front? Yo, I'm out, man. This is ridiculous, man. Yo, a lot of people are weirdos, right? We're addicted to something. Just only some of us care to admit that. And these people are one of these people. Are the weirdos. They part of the weirdo society. Facts. I'm gonna sign up before I break my screen, man. You've been watching Addicted Weirdos. It's your bear, Grizz. I'm out.